All right, our Philadelphia Eagles. You're joining. Watch the game with Darkknight. Our Philadelphia Eagles. The game has started already. Um, I am a little late. We're at the Temple Shalom, live on location, but I'm still going to do the play-by-play. All right, so handoff. Who is that? Oh, Gainwell. Gainwell with a short gain on. Yeah. So we are. They're announcing the 49ers defense right now. And like I said in the pregame, it's going to be our offensive line against their defensive line. And so far, the play calling has been okay. We are moving the ball pretty effectively right now. Make sure you share this if you're watching on YouTube. Thank you for watching. And there's a pass to Quez Watkins. Oh no, is that Quez? That's Quez Watkins. A Quez Watkins sighting for a first down. And this Philadelphia Eagles offense is coming downtown. AJ Brown. I know this Eagles offense is moving the ball quite effectively in this first drive. I don't know how far ahead I am of everybody. Let me know. Everybody's thank you for joining me, and let's watch the game together. Here we go. Jalen takes the snap. He's rolling out to his right, looking. He throws it, lofts it to the end zone. Oh, and he had a guy, but he just was out of reach of who was that? I'm live on location, so the TV is not right in front of my face as I'm used to at home, but I could let you know. I might be ahead. I don't know. So right now I got 2nd and 10, 12:09 to go in the first quarter. The Eagles are on the 26-yard line of the 49ers. Jalen in the shotgun. Jalen takes the snap. He hands it off to Swift. Swift around the left side. Swift picks up about 4 yards. 4 yards, and he's going to take it down to about the 23-yard line or so. It's going to be third down. All right, call it like I see it. Joy, put your sunglasses. Oh, don't start. That's right. Where are my sunglasses? Darn it, I got to put my sunglasses. Could you get my sunglasses right there? All right, Joy. Thank you. I'm glad you out there, girl. So I'm almost messed up. Yeah, ain't got my stunners on. All right, so our Philadelphia Eagles on about the 22-yard line. Jalen's in the shotgun. 3 receivers. Is that 4 receivers? 4 receivers to the right side. Oh my goodness, what is this? And this is a little. Oh, and there's that bubble screen again, and he has some blockers. And there's Gainwell picks up another first down, picks up about 7 or so, maybe more. And this offense is moving. This offense is moving. So Brian Johnson, he had time. He has time before the game, so he listened. He heard me. He probably had me and Pat on in the locker room. That's what I'm assuming. For them to come out and call the game that he's calling so far, I think he had the whole team watching Eagles talk prior to coming on the field. So it's 1st and 10. Jalen drops back. He's under pressure. He rolls out. He's just going to throw it away. He was pressured a little bit, and he wasn't able to roll to his right as he normally likes to do. So he just threw it away right there. All right, so our Philadelphia Eagles on this opening drive is doing a great. They're moving the ball quite effectively right now. We are at Temple Shalom in Bryn Mawr, PA. Pat and myself, and I'm going to have to probably eat in front of you guys or something like that because I didn't get a chance to eat. Jalen is 2nd and 10. Jalen hands off to Swifty. Swifty around the left-hand side. Swifty, he doesn't get too much, about 2 or 3 yards as he's forced out of bounds. It's going to be third down, and this is a big down. We've done very well in driving the ball down the field. Scored TDs on 12 straight red zone drives. Let's see if we can get it in now. Let's see what Brian. Hey, what's up, Sulema? Let's see what Brian Johnson has right now, what he can dial up on third down. Jalen's in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He runs back. He drops back. He throws. He lets it go. And, oh, it's knocked away. It's knocked away. It's fourth. And is that seven? Fourth and seven? All right. So I don't know if they're going to take the. That was great coverage right there. They tried to go to A.J. Brown right there. And no good. So they're going to go for the field goal on the opening drive. So it was a promising drive right there. I don't know if my stunners might have slowed down the you're a little ahead of us. All right, so the field goal is up. It's good. Our Philadelphia Eagles lead this one 3-0. Good, good drive. Good drive. All except they could not punch it in the red zone. All right, we can't do this. What's this? No, we can't do that. Wait a minute. I gotta bounce them. All right, so we're not doing the spam. All right, we're not doing the spam today. All right, dang it. I know. We can't do that. So this is good. This is good though. Let's see if our Philadelphia Eagles defense can come out and stop these 49ers on their initial drive, their opening drive of the game. You're watching the game with your man, Dante the Darkknight. We are live at Temple Shalom, and we are enjoying this first quarter. The Eagles up 3-0. Why they don't run? I don't know why they don't run, Richard. I don't get it. I mean, but in all seriousness, right? I would like to have seen them run, but they did not. But what else did you not like on that drive? I mean, we've seen last game where it was 3 passes and out. This was much more impressive than 3 passes and out. So although I'm a little I'm a little disappointed that we didn't punch it into the end zone. I am a little disappointed there. But I will take the way I saw this team just drive the ball down the field. I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. And it looked creative. So Sulema says they're covering A.J. Brown pretty good. Ugh, yes. But as Pat pointed out in the pregame show, if he has to be the decoy for other things to open up, then that's just what you have to do. You have to be the team player. You have to if your job is just to attract the attention, so maybe a Devontae Brown can make a difference or make a splash or get off, so to speak, then so be it. I'll take a win any way I can get it. But yeah, I would love to see AJ Brown get back to his dominating ways as he was when he were stringing together 6 consecutive games of 125 yards or more. I would love to see that happen today. And it's very early in the game, so we cannot count that out. We cannot say that it may not happen. It may happen. All right, everybody's joining in. That's what's up. Decoy for Swift. Run the ball. I like that. Splash says, but we have to run the ball, man. I know. Swift needs to touch the rock 15 times. He needs to touch it at least 15 times a game. He does. I agree with that. I would like to see that too. Richie Law says Johnson has come out a lot. Come out a lot this year with mostly first drive throwing. I think he's trying to dial in the D backfield. Okay. We moved the ball down the field. All right. So on the ensuing kickoff, there was a 28 yard return by Debo. So we're going to see the 49ers take the field for the first time. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm coughing and all. So, didn't mean to do that. All right. So here's Brock Purdy and the San Francisco's offense takes the field for the first time. He's in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He drops back. He's looking. He has a man. Oh, and it's knocked down. He tried to go over the middle, which is our Achilles heel, the middle of the field, and he tried to attack it there. So there's not going to be any type of mystery here. He's going to attempt to do what a lot of teams do. They attack us over the middle. Bust Debo on the mouth, Jackie. I hear you, dog. We need to bust them in the mouth. We need to bust all of them in the mouth, to be honest. All right, so here we are, 2nd and 10. Brock Purdy, motion, and he drops back. He hits the man. Oh, no, and they get Brock Purdy. They bring Brock Purdy. He goes down. He's sacked, and it's Hassan Reddick. Hassan Reddick brings down Brock Purdy. Oh, my goodness. Brock, oh, he pump faked. And they get him. Yes. Fletcher Cox was in on that. And Hassan. So here we are. It is 3rd and 12. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. He takes the snap. Low snap. He drops back. He's looking to the right side. And no, it's incomplete. Our Philadelphia Eagles have held the 49ers to a 3-and-out on their initial possession of this game. So we're going to see our offense take the field again. That was a very good first series for that defense right there. And it seemed to me that they came out with a lot of enthusiasm here. So they are matching, their intensity is matching the bigness of this game, the magnitude of this game. This game is huge, and our defense and offense so far are living up to the challenge right now. Let's see what this offense does on this second possession of the game. Deep kick, no return, fair catch by Covey. So we're going to see Jalen Hurts. We're going to see what Brian Johnson can dial up with this second possession of the game against this vaunted 49ers defense. So I'm liking what I see so far. What do you guys think? Are you guys enjoying it as much as I am at this present moment? I know it's a long contest, and we have to keep it up, but this is encouraging. I'm eager to see what Brian Johnson dials up here as we start, as our offense takes the field once again. All right, you're watching it with Darkknight. We're at, hey Liz, what's up? Where you been at, Liz? You all late? Daphne, what's up, Daphne? What's up? My regulars. We're Almond Joy. Yeah, Almond Joy the one told me to put my shoulder stays on. So I know she did. Yeah, I gotta give my shots out to my regulars. Where my man Bill Prola? No, where my man Richard's in the house. What's up, Richard? Gary's in the house. What's up, Gary? Let's go defense. I hear you, Gary. Dion's in the house also. All right, Dion becoming a regular. Am I still ahead of you, Dion? Because Dion get mad when I be ahead of him. He tunes out. He tunes out. So we are up. We are up 3-0 in the first quarter. Yeah, you was late. Anthony Contreras, Birds need to score here to set the rhythm. Yes, if we can somehow manage to put 7 on the board right here, that would be huge. Daphne says, let's get a TD this drive, boys. I want to sing. I want to sing too. I want this to be choir practice, so to speak. I want us to just practice singing the fight song today. I get everybody on the same page, and I get my altos out there, get my people with the baritones. I want everybody to be able to sing in unison. Oh, we even got Angry Ryan. Angry Ryan's out here now. Ryan, what's going on? Let's go. I'm here in section 115. Keep up the pressure. Now let's see the run established too. Oh, that's what's up. Are you at the game, Ryan? Angry Ryan is at the game. All right, that's what's up. So yeah, I want this to be choir practice. So everybody, make sure you clear your throat, drink your lemon water or whatever. hot tea with lemon. But here we go. 1st and 10. Jalen's on the field right now. He's in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Oh, low snap. He fumbles it. He picks it up. Looks like it's a broken play. He rolled to his right, and there was no one open. Looked like it was a broken play. The snap. He kind of fumbled with the snap. I thought it may have been a handoff, but there seemed to be some confusion with the snap, with him receiving the snap. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. There's 8:42 to go in the first quarter. There's a shot of Sirianni. Let's see what Jalen comes out with here. Yeah, there's Warner. I'm sorry. Jalen's in the shotgun again. The ball is about the 26-yard line. 2nd and 10. He takes the snap. He backs up. He looks. Oh, he's flushed out. He's under pressure. He's rolling to the left. He has a little bit of running room, and he's going to run. And he gets about 7 to 8 yards on that. So that was a good run by Jalen Hurts. He was under pressure. He was under duress right there. And reverse field, they brought the pressure. This is a defensive line of the 49ers who gets after the quarterback quite frequently. And it bodes well for us to have an athletic quarterback such as a Jalen Hurts who can elude that type of pressure when healthy. I'm not saying he's 100% because we know he's been battling with that knee situation, but he's in good enough shape to have been able to escape that pass rush, and we'll see. So the Eagles are going to use their first timeout. It's 3rd and 3. Our Philadelphia Eagles, this is the second possession of the game for them. So we're looking for more of what we saw with that first possession. Brian Johnson did some creative play calling there, and they moved the ball pretty easily down the field, and they found themselves inside the 10-yard line. They just could not punch it into the end zone, so they had to settle for 3. But on this drive here, it's 3rd and 3. This will be a key down right here. That was a good scramble, Richard. You're right. Got to pick up this first down. Liz is screaming. Don't scream at me, Liz. She says, run the ball. I read it the way you write it. So you got three exclamation points. That means you're screaming, right? I don't know. If you're just excited or you're screaming. All right, so it's 3rd and 3. Jalen in the shotgun. Jalen takes the snap, backs up, looks, passes real quick. He has a man, A.J. Brown, over the middle. A.J. Brown picks up yards after the catch. And what a big pickup there. He makes it to about the midfield, about 50-yard line. All right, yeah, what's that? Oh, bet. Pat bought me some wings. Oh, I don't know if I can eat. Can I eat right now? Oh, my goodness. All right. I got to wait. All right. I got food right here, but it's 1st and 10. Great pickup there. A slant by A.J. Brown. Jalen fakes the handoff. He's under pressure. He rolls out to the left. He throws, and he has a man, Devontae Smith, the Slim Reaper. And he picks up another first down. So this offense is efficient right now. They're moving the ball. They don't seem to be having a lot of trouble doing it either. So that's encouraging. They're checking out A.J. Brown on the sideline there. I hope he's okay. All right, so Pat's giving me the thumbs up. Pat, they can see you, Pat. You know the camera. I didn't, you're on camera. All right, so all right, so it's 1st and 10. They hand it off. That was to who was that? I can't see. Oh, that's game. No, that's Boston. That's Boston Scott. We have a Boston Scott sighting. So it's going to be 2nd and what, 8 or 6? All right. So total yards so far is 103 to -2 by the 49ers. So Jalen Hurts is in the shotgun, as he is a lot. Second, he takes the snap, and it's a run. Oh, who is that? Oh, that's Swift. All right, here comes AJ Brown. I got this. Look, I got this wing. I got this wing, and I can't eat it. It's horrible. I love it. I'm hungry as heck, but these are the sacrifices I make when I come and call play by play with you. What's up, James? Oh, James is out there. What's up, man? I see you. What's good? All right. Usually, since I've been doing this, I've developed a pattern. I usually eat before I come on air, and I didn't do that because we're on remote. So here we are. It is 3rd and 5. Key first down. I mean, key play right here. Jalen backs up. Jalen under pressure. He makes the throw and he completes it. And it's another first down by the Slim Reaper. Jalen Hurts makes a throw. He takes a hit. The pressure was coming. We know that the 49ers do get after the quarterback, and Jalen hung in there and delivered a strike to the Slim Reaper, Devontae Smith, for another first down. Yes. And he took a little hit right there, but he got rid of the ball quickly and out to Devontae Smith and another first down. Mailata is going to have to do a better job over there because it came from his side. Oh, it's a blitz. Okay, so he couldn't pick it up. All right, so here's Jalen. Jalen backs up. He has another man. Oh, and he has another. He has the Slim Reaper again. What a pinpoint pass by Jalen Hurts to Devontae Smith. It was a pinpoint pass as he was covered. He was covered tightly, and Jalen threw it right out of the reach of the defender and right in position where Devontae could make the catch, but the defender just out of his reach. So another first down, and our Philadelphia Eagles are inside the red zone again for the second straight possession. Jalen Hurts is in the shotgun, takes the snap, backs up, looks. He has a man. He throws it short underneath to A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown picks up about 5, I would say. And that's it's going to be second down. So this is something that we have not seen a lot of. This is a new wrinkle in this offense. You're seeing a lot of short passes, some crosses. I'm liking what I'm seeing. This is unlike anything that we've seen the past few games. This Eagles offense has switched it up, and they look really good right now. So it's 2nd and 6. Jalen fakes the handoff, rolls out. He's looking. He's directing from back. And he falls down. How does he fall down? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jalen, was he getting a little too cute there? How did he? Yeah, come on. And Jalen looks like he was trying to bring attention to the fact that A.J. Brown was being held. But how do you fall down right here? Oh my goodness. That was a big mistake right there. Oh, it's going to be 3rd and 21. Those are the type of mistakes that you can't have. Jalen's back. He's going to throw it outside. Gainwell doesn't pick up much, and that was a missed opportunity right there. I have no explanation for what happened on that second down play where Jalen falls down. All right, so Anthony is offering to eat to eat my wings. Yeah, all right. I want to eat my wings. All right. So field goal attempt is up by Elliott, and there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. Hopefully, it's the first down. I'm only kidding. I don't know. It's going to be a flag on the play though. The field goal was good. Let's see what this offsides. All right. So the penalties decline. They're going to take the field goal. I think I might chomp on it a little bit. We go to commercial break. All right, I'm gonna take a bite. Wow. When it's silent, it's not good. When you have to have talking at all times when you're on the air, right? That was one bite, but it seemed like eternity that there was nothing being said on air. Where's the hot sauce? I don't know, man. Where is the hot sauce? Because these some dry wings. All right, thank you. I don't know where the hot sauce is. There was no saucy wings. Okay. Look, normally this is the first time that I've been here under this format. Usually, when I'm here under the old format where I didn't do play by play during the game, this is the time where I will be chowing down and eating everything. But I have to. This is the first time I've done this and doing a remote. So now, not only do I have to come here early enough, because this is a mom and pop operation here. I don't have a crew here that comes and set up for me, and I could just show up on set and talk to you guys. Only Pat can do that. I I have to be I have to set everything up. And the day I had no crew, so I had to set everything up myself, and I just did not have the time to eat. So now I know I'm gonna have to, whenever we do remotes or live appearances, I have to get here even earlier so I can set up and possibly get a meal in before we go on air because it's a long, long time. An hour before the show. No, I'm sorry, an hour before the kickoff is the pregame. Then I do the entire game, and then about a half an hour after. So that's about 4 hours of not eating. And I was not. I mean, I had a couple because we are at Temple Shalom in Bryn Mawr, PA, and a part of their menu are Philly soft pretzels. And if you're from Philadelphia, you know what a treasure a Philly soft pretzel is. So I was able to indulge in a couple of those before kickoff, before the show started. And that was a treat. But here we are. It's the 49ers, 40 Winers are taking the field, their offense, for the second time in this game. Their first possession was a 3-and-out. Our defense did a great job at limiting them to not a first down. And we're going to attempt to do it again. So it's 1st and 10. Brock Purdy is on the field. Well, I still got me. All right. So Brock Purdy takes it, hands it off. And they tackle Debo Sanders for a loss. This defense is hungry. What's that? Kelsey said, hungry dogs run faster. This defensive line looks hungry right here. Their stomach is growling. They look hungry. All right, so they take down Debo Sanders for a loss, and it's going to be 2nd and 14. And Brock Purdy, he's back. He's looking. He's under pressure. He's looking. He has. Oh, is it an interception? No, they don't catch it, but another pass breakup. This defense is looking very good. Oh, it's 3rd and 14. Brock Purdy is looking very pedestrian right now. All right. Oh my goodness. The pressure was coming. They kind of got to Brock. Oh, and there's Hassan. And I think that Brock Purdy has PTSD because of Hassan Reddick and what he did to him last year in the playoffs. Because he's seeing ghosts. And here it is, 3rd and 14. Here's the pressure. They flush Brock Purdy out of the pocket. He's rolling to his right. He throws and it's out. And another 3-and-out by this Philadelphia Eagles defense. They've come to play today. They have come to play. It's still very early. We've had 2 opportunities where we should have probably put up at least 1 touchdown. But our offense is going to get another opportunity at putting some more points on the board. And in 2 consecutive drives, the 40 Winers have not yet picked up a first down. So let's see what Brian Johnson and our offense has in store for this next drive. And Covey gets taken down. All right, so this defense is coming out with a lot of intensity, a lot of urgency, a lot of energy, and it's just what we want to say. Should you, Darkknight, you should have your show at Hooters. Ooh, I don't know. They let me have it at Hooters, boy. You know, Woo, I don't know. They got that Me Too stuff going on. I don't know if they'll let me have it at Hooters. No, I'm only kidding. you know, uh, I don't know how much coverage will be done if we did it at Hooters. I don't know. I know I would probably wouldn't be making eye contact with the camera. That's I probably can tell you that. I don't know. Anthony said we should have a Hooters. All right. I told y'all Brock is having flashbacks from last year. You're right, Jack. You're right. Richard says have to maintain this intensity all game. All right, I like that. We do. We do have to do that. Hey, Ellis. Gary brought up Ellis first, but he says number 53 Ellis is playing okay so far. Frank seconds that most. He said number 53 is a diamond in the rough, and James Nook Fripp is giving some props out to Reddick in Purdue's nightmares right now. James Edfield says the coverage and D-line pressure is on point today. I hope I'm not speaking too early. This is I spoke about a sequence in the game against Buffalo that I was very excited to see, and I was afraid that I might not see it too much anymore because it did allow a touchdown, and that was the blitzing that I saw in. And this was a blitz by the Eagles in the Buffalo Bills game, and on the first down, they tackled the running back for a loss. The second time they ran the same blitz, they allowed a touchdown pass, and because of that, I thought that we wouldn't see a lot of it. But I'm seeing some aggressive pressure dialed up by Desai and the defense right now, and I'm encouraged in seeing that. So this is great. This is great. Wow. So here we go. Oops. And there's a pitch to Swift. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be second down. The Eagles are blitzing a lot today, yeah, and that's what I was trying to get at. Ryan is saying run the ball 3 to 4 times in between every 6 to 7 passes. Mix in the run. I would like to see that. Second and 10. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. Jalen Hurts back. Quick pass over to the side. He has A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown trying to pick up some yards after the catch, and he gets about 3 to 4 yards. It's going to be about 3rd and 6. What is it? Nah, I need food. Pat over here eating. He done ate a whole meal. He got dessert and everything. He talking about you want some cupcake? No, I want some food. So, what happened? I missed it down. Oh, the quarter. And I'm about to say, dag. All right, so all right, we gotta get him out of here too. All right, I don't know who this is. People are spamming. Come on, gotta block these people. All right. So what do you guys do? Are you guys enjoying what you're seeing so far from this Philadelphia Eagles? I am, but I am concerned about not putting touchdowns up on the board. We need to put touchdowns up. It looks very very good right now, but 6-0 is not a lot. We've it's not a lot when we're down 6-0. So I can imagine that's not a lot. We need to put more points on the board. I hear you, Richard. I can live with this. All right. This this is Eagles talk play by play. You'll never see coverage like this. You'll never see coverage where we're calling play by play and I'm eating a chicken wing. I normally don't do this, people. I normally don't. But this is a special occasion. I'm on location. I'm live and I didn't get a chance to eat before. So please bear with me. Please don't cancel me. Hey, you know what? I might let Pat take over a couple downs so I can get some food. He said, I don't know about that one. Pat done drink shots. See, this is Pat's time to just enjoy the game. See, you guys don't see what goes on when we're not on the air. I remember when we had our studio and we used to do it in the studio. Between the pregame and the postgame was a lot of things going on. A lot of cursing at the TV by Pat or Shellman, his brother, back when yeah, or tell Shell to wake up because we had 4 shots in the pregame and Shell's he's light in the ass. He can't drink very much, so he be trying to fall asleep during the game. It was very interesting in the early days of Eagles talk, but now we're doing the play-by-play. Uh, just introduce this to our program and it's a whole nother monster now. So it's 3rd and 6. Jalen Hurts is in the shotgun. Up, he's trying to draw off sides, and there is a flag, but is that a false start on the Eagles? Oh, so that did not. No, Pat said he's not doing it. All right, he said, Dion says, man, eat your damn wings. We at the damn game. All right, 3rd and 11. Jalen takes the snap, drops back. He's under pressure. He's going to run. He's not going to get it, is he? No, he's not going to get it. Picks up about 4 yards, and it's going to be 4th down. So this is the first time the Philadelphia Eagles are forced to punt this game. 4th and 7. Uh, and this is what I mean by 6 points. It's encouraging to see our team up, but that's not a lot of points when you're playing in such a big game. A lot at stake. You have to take advantage of everything. But our defense is playing very well. A catch and a return, and not much. He's bottled up where he caught the ball. So the special teams, great job in covering that punt. So the San Francisco offense is going to take the field and give it another try. Brock Purdy and that offense has not been very successful against the Eagles and the size play calling. And he's been dialing up a lot of pressure, and he's been very effective in the play calling that he's been making with his defense. So the San Francisco 49ers -6 yards, total yards. That's incredible. So they're going to try it again. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. Takes the snap, pitches it out to, and he's under pressure immediately. Oh my goodness, the Eagles defense is hungry out there. They're looking like Oh, they're looking like pit bulls. There's that heat-seeking missile, Sidney Brown, and then oh my, I would say what I'm really seeing here, but I definitely would have to pause myself. But there's a lot of penetration going on. Oh, Nolan Smith caused that. Oh, a Nolan Smith sighting. The Eagles are shutting down the San Francisco 49ers thus far. Brock Purdy in a shotgun on 2nd and 10. Some motion, pre-snap motion, and there's the flag. I think there's a false start. We'll see. And it is a false start by the 49ers. So they're going to be backed up a little bit more. This is incredible. This is incredible. This is what the doctor ordered. We wanted to see our Philadelphia Eagles play a more efficient game, especially in the first quarter. And against what perhaps is their biggest opponent of the year, their best opponent, they're pitching a shutout thus far. 2nd and 15, ball on the 10-yard line, and Brock Purdy back. He says, he throws a quick, and they pick up about 13 or 12 yards. It's going to make it 3rd and manageable. Let's see what the Philadelphia Eagles can dial up here. It's 3rd and 3. We're playing good in all phases. That's what Jackie says. All right, it's 3rd and 3. My homies already coming with excuses. They already coming, Richie. All right, so it's 3rd and 3. Brock Purdy is in the shotgun. And he backs up. He looks quickly. Oh, here comes, and then he's got a man, and he has a first down. It was Kittle. They did bring the pressure. Brock Purdy bought himself a little time, and he did complete it. So, and they are, yeah. So that's their first down of the day. And so it's 1st and 10, ball on the 25-yard line. Brock Purdy, pre-snap motion. Brock Purdy backs up, takes the snap out to the, and they get another big gain. Ayuk on the reception right there. So they pick up 9 right there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. And there's McCaffrey. McCaffrey has not been a factor yet in this game. I don't know if he's even touched the ball yet. All right, Brock Purdy is under center this time, 2nd and 1. And he pitches it to McCaffrey, and he is bottled up for a 2-yard loss. So it's going to be 3rd and 3 now. This Eagles defense is relentless. It's not letting up. The defensive line, we came into this game talking about the defensive line of the 49ers. Well, the defensive line of the Eagles are making the most noise right now. Is it 3rd and 1? I thought he knocked him for a loss. 3rd and 1. All right, so it's 3rd and 1. I thought that was a loss on the play, but somehow they gave him forward progress. So Brock Purdy's under center. He's going to back up. He's going to look for somebody, and he has a man. And he does get a first down. Picks up a first down, a pass to Deebo Samuels. Very easy read and find. And here we are. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line of the 49ers. Brock Purdy is under center, 2 backs. Pitches to Pitches to McCaffrey. McCaffrey picks up 10 yards on that carry. So the 49ers are starting to put together a little bit of a drive here. So this is why it's important to take advantage of when you are inside the red zone. You come away. It's good to put some points up, but when you're playing top talent, field goals are not good enough. You have to put up touchdowns. So Brock Purdy and the 49ers are driving, and Brock Purdy back. He hits a swing pass to who is that? That's Kittle's. Kittle picks up a big gain all the way down to the 10-yard line. So they are now inside the red zone. And Kittle, he blocks and no one covers him. He stops the block on the end of the line, and then he slides out to receive the pass. And it was that was good play design. It's going to be first and goal, ball on the 10-yard line. And it is 8:03 in the first half. Yeah, I hope the side doesn't fall apart either, Anthony. So someone's already pointing to the fact that we hope the side doesn't fall apart here. And yeah, because what he's been doing, sending pressure, has been effective. Um, I hope that he doesn't lose his aggressiveness and allow them to intimidate him out of that aggressive play calling style, because that's been very key. I know you can't do it all game, but don't, let's just try to be consistent. Here we are, first and goal. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. He backs up. He's under pressure. Oh, he's got out of that pressure. Oh, and he's still on his feet. Oh, and he was under pressure. Looked like he was going to be tackled in the backfield, but he eludes the first tackler. And then upon him running, he's met by a second defender who he bounces off of. That defender did not wrap up. That's Joby. I mean, yeah, Roby. I'm sorry, Roby. Roby could not wrap him up. So now it's going to be second and goal on the 4-yard line. Let's see what the Eagles have. Brock Purdy is under center. Man in motion. Brock Purdy. Oh, he fakes the handoff. He throws it to the opposite side, and it is incomplete. So it's going to be third down and goal. This is a big down for the Philadelphia Eagles defense. They can possibly hold them to a field goal. Let's see what they dial up on defense here. Third and goal. 49ers on the 4-yard line. Philadelphia's defense has been outstanding thus far. It is going to be something unique. All right, so here we go. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. And here comes the pressure. And he has a pass. He has a man. No, and it's no good. So they do hold them if they go for a field goal. We have to see. So it's fourth and goal. They call an offsides on the defense. They're going to give them another chance at it. Offsides, Josh Sweat. Josh Sweat, most inopportune moment to jump offsides. And he's been doing that quite frequently in recent weeks. Now, I don't see the offsides, actually. Yeah, that was a BS call, Dion. I didn't see it. So the ball's going to be on the 2-yard line. All right, here's Brock Purdy in. Watch McCaffrey on this. McCaffrey. Oh no, what a play! Brock Purdy over. He got some. Oh, it's a touchdown by Ayuk. Brock Purdy to Brandon Ayuk. All right. All right. It looked like it might have. Oh, it hit the ground. It hit the ground. Oh, that might come back. Let's see. Let's see if they review this because it looks like now that angle is not good. All right. But there's an angle where it looks like it might have hit the ground. So they're going to review this. Yeah, it looked like he dropped it, Dion. I have to admit, I have to agree with you. So we're going to see. They're going to review it. You know, I almost forgot. I almost forgot I was on the air. I was about to get up and I saw a commercial on the television, and I thought I was in a commercial. I was about to go and walk away. Can I get a a Pepsi Zero? So, you know, they are going to review this. It did look like the ball made contact with the ground, but you know the rule is he had to lose possession. It can hit the ground if you still have control of it. It still counts as a catch. So I don't know if this is going to be a situation where, although it did hit the ground, he still had control of the ball. Thank you. Still had control of the ball. So uh, we'll see what the call is going to be. It could go either way. It has to be evidence of it has to be apparent that he did not control the ball, and I don't know if that's the case here. I don't know. So we'll see when they come back from break just what the referees see. Now the angle that they showed before they went to break, I couldn't that if they use that angle, then no, we're not going to have that overturned. But there was one angle where you can clearly see the ball touch the ground, but I don't know if it had enough movement to be considered not under control. So we will see what they come up with. Incomplete. James says Sweat has to know where he's lining up. Yeah, he does. He's been having this problem the last few weeks with these offsides calls. And usually it's him jumping offsides. This was one where he wasn't paying attention where he lined up, and he lined up in the neutral zone. So got to do a better job. Got to do a better job. Daphne says the ref owes us for that BS call. And Splash says, like it should be 14-0, man. Yes, that's why you have to take. So I think they upheld the call because he's shaking people's hands on the side. Yeah, they did. They upheld the call. So it's going to be, if this field goal is good, it's going to be 7-6. And after all the impressive play of the first quarter and such, the Eagles find themselves trailing by one, 7-6. So let's see if the Philadelphia Eagles can answer back with a touchdown of their own on this possession here. I agree with you, James. James says that Sweat is starting to remind him of Barnett with all the offsides. Yeah, I agree. Anthony says that everyone is crying about the tush push. People should be complaining about these refs throwing these flags way too late. In the words of BG, it don't matter. All right, so the 49ers are kicking off the ball. It's up, and it's not going to be returned. So our Philadelphia Eagles offense was going to take the field. That was good play design on that touchdown. I have to admit that. All right, Jalen takes a snap in the shotgun, fakes the handoff. Looking, has time, looking, and he's going to get sacked. Now that was I don't know what Jalen was thinking on that. That was a Jalen thing right there, because Jalen has to throw that ball away. I don't. That was not a smart play. I don't know what he was thinking. You have to throw the ball. He had a lot of time. You shouldn't just throw the ball away. I don't know why he does. He should not have taken that sack. He should not have taken that sack. All right, so that was that was a bad play on Jalen's part. It's going to be second and 19. Is that 19 or 15? All right, Jalen's back again, and now he throws it away after we took a loss. I'm only. Come on, Jalen, you have to do better than that. So it's going to be third and 15. That first down play was I don't know, it's a brain freeze. I don't know what else to call it, but look at him. He's here. He has a lot of time. Oh no, that's the play that just transpired where he did throw it away. But the play prior to that, he definitely should have thrown it away. And I don't know what was on his mind. I just don't know. I try to put myself in his shoes. I just don't know what he was thinking. All right, so it's going to be third and 19. Jalen's back. He throws a quick out to Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith, whoa, and he's still up, and he has the first down. Oh, my goodness. The Slim Reaper on the play that I don't like to see him run because he never, ever picks up a first down, but yet he does on this play. The Slim Reaper, Devontae Smith, on a bubble screen, picks up a first down, and there is a first time for everything. So it was third and Mount Everest, and they got the first down. All right, so Jalen Hurts, quick out to Gainwell. Gainwell picks up about 3 yards. It's going to be second and 7. Wow, what a play though. That bubble screen to Devontae Smith, and he picks up a first down. That's encouraging. Oh, Les Swift eat. Meach is in the house. What's up, Meach? Meach. How is it no one is open? This is happening too often. Yeah, I don't know. Here we go. Second, Jalen got some time. He's looking. Oh, he goes long, and he has. That's got to be pass. Can we get a flag? And don't get a flag. Well, the I think I don't know. I didn't see if there was pass or not, but I do know that it's Quez. So Quez is not going to look at that. Look, Lane is out there mauling the defensive lineman. Yeah, that is a pass interference. That is a pass interference. I can't. I don't understand that one. I can only the only thing I can think of is Quez Watkins, and he doesn't garner the respect as AJ Brown might have gotten. All right, Jalen is back. He's looking. He's flushed out to the right side, and he throws, and it's out of bounds. So the coverage has been good. They're not giving Jalen a target, and I don't know why we're not seeing more run plays called. I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah, Lane Johnson just assaulted Nick Bosa on that one play. I thought he was going to jail. I did. I thought he was going to jail. But somehow he didn't get any charges on that one. So all right. So the 49ers are going to get the ball again, leading by one, and it's 7-6. Eagles trail by one after having what I consider a great half, at least, a great first quarter. And and San Fran gets the ball, and they have another opportunity at possibly putting up some points. The Eagles defense has been cooled off a little since the outstanding first quarter, where they forced a couple of three and outs. Maybe Kyle Shanahan has figured out what the Eagles are trying to do, and we'll see how effective this defense can be on this drive here. Yeah, Liz, he was going to jail. I mean, come on. I mean, if you saw it out in the street, if I saw Lane Johnson, what he did to Bosa right there, if I saw, I would probably have made a citizen arrest. I would try to make, well, maybe not because he's a little bigger than I am. But, if I had my gun on me or something like that and a couple police officers with me, I would have probably made a citizen's arrest on that because he definitely assaulted that man. He assaulted him. But that's what you want. We want to see our guys assault the other team. That's what we want to see. No more Quez, please. Quez. He was passed. He was interfered with, but I don't think Quez is nobody. So they don't. You know, they didn't give him the call. He's nobody. So that was the situation right there. If he was like somebody, anybody, they would have probably gave him that call. Just you got to have a name. You got to be worthy of them calling the pass interference on him. They probably didn't do it because they didn't know his name. See, if they even know your name, you probably got a better chance that they'll throw that flag in your favor. But they who wants to look up the names while they're on the field? So they just let it go. Like, oh, I don't know who's 16. I don't even know who's 16. I don't even know who to call, who he passed interfere with. I don't even know that guy. So they didn't give it to Quez. Now, if that was AJ or Devontae, they would have known. Oh, that was it. Oh, he held AJ. He held AJ, but they didn't. They don't know Quez like that. All right, so here is the 49ers ball on the 10-yard line. Let's see if this defense can come back and recapture some of that magic that they displayed in the first quarter. And there's that motion again. And there's Brock Purdy, and he swings it out to the guy in motion, and that's Debo. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, that is Debo. Debo Samuel, and he picks up about 8 yards there. So this is the type of play design that you hope you want to see from our team, right? And we saw some clever play design and play call in the first quarter, but this is the type of you know diverse plays or innovative plays that you like to see from your offense and your offensive coordinator. There's another guy in motion. They hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey picks up the first down rather easily. It's going to be first and 10 again. So now the 49ers are moving the ball quite frequently with I don't want to say with ease, but they are moving the ball a lot better than they had been in the first quarter. Now they have McCaffrey split to the left in motion, and there's that motion again. And Birdie has a man over the middle, and they are confusing the Eagles with that motion. They're doing a lot out of that formation. They are doing that not, the announcer just said it too. They're using that pre-snap motion to confuse the Eagles defense, and it's working. It's working. Here is the 49ers first and 10. Ball at midfield. Let's see if the Eagles have an answer for this. And they hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey, a lot of room there, and he's going to pick up 9 yards on that carry right there. So this is what we can ill afford to see happen, and that is McCaffrey getting hot, getting in a rhythm. It doesn't bode well for the Eagles. So the Brock Purdy is under center. It's under center. He redirects his offense, and he's perusing. He's trying to get his offense position. All right. So it looks like it was a bluff to see if he could draw anyone off sides, or he didn't like what he saw. In any event, that is the 2-minute warning, and the Philadelphia Eagles are trailing by 7-6. That made adjustments. We need a pick or a turnover right now. Oh, Richie said he just lost the stream he was following. Oh man. Oh, that's yeah. I'm just calling it how I see it, Liz. He's not worthy of a pass interference. They look, if he wouldn't have passed interference, you wasn't gonna catch it. So we just gonna act like ain't nothing happened, right? So they just didn't call it. They just didn't call it. Anthony, no, you're good. Gary Bayard needs to cover Kittles. Uh, I haven't seen Bayard be that effective in cover thus far. I don't know. I'm hearing that he is a cover safety. I've yet to see him cover very effectively yet. And that's just me. I mean, you guys might see something different. I know that he was a top-notch safety coming from the Titans. I didn't pay much attention to him when he was with the Titans, and thus far I haven't. Wow, my man just went right in front of the camera there. Okay, oh. All right. So yeah, we at that type of situation where they will walk right in front of the set. All right, so here we go. Yeah, that's what they said. They said you would have dropped it anyway, so we're not going to, don't waste our time on that. The Eagles linebackers are playing too close to each other. Gary saying our backers are beat out there with no backups. Yeah. So I don't know what adjustments need to be made at halftime, but I am sure whatever needs to happen at halftime, I am confident that our coordinators will make those adjustments. They have been so effective in doing that all year. They've done a yeoman's job at adjusting at halftime. I don't know what happens. All right, so they do a push or a variation of a quarterback sneak themselves, and Brock Purdy picks up a first down. So this inside 2 minutes, 49ers are looking to put more points on the board before halftime. They get the ball after half. So we'll see. This is a key stop right here. They get a 2-for-1 possibly. So McCaffrey, they're showing in the backfield. And Proddy backs up, looking. He has a man. And it's caught by Ayuk. Ayuk, he was covered by Slay, big play Slay, and it was a completion. Yes, we could use a pick right about now. It's going to be 1st and 10 after having a few 3 and outs the first couple possessions. The Eagles can't get off the field right now. So, and there's, now he had a man. He just couldn't get the ball to him, but He definitely had a man there. Oh, so this is crazy. So we're happy that Darius brought him down. The 2nd and 10. They can pick up a first down before getting in the end zone. So let's see what the Eagles do here. The ball is on the 24-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Oh, might have been an offsides, but there is a catch and there's a flag. Let's see who the flag is on. Looks like it was offsides. I don't. Yeah, I knew it looked like it was offsides. I hate to be right on that, but yeah, that was who is that? Is that Sweat again? Sweat? I'm joking about them having PTSD. Sweat must have PTSD because he is just jumping off sides all over the place. I mean, in the past few weeks, he's been doing it too frequently. All right, 2nd and 6. A quick pass out to Debo. Debo has some room. Debo, ooh. So they're inside the 5 once again. So the 49ers have a 1st and goal on. That's what? What is that? Oh, wow. Wow. So Pat's showing me the winning percentage that they put up for the 49ers because they have the 1 point lead. They have win probability. I'm sorry. They put up a win probability of the 49ers winning this game with a 1 point lead, mind you. And the winning probability is 71%. And when we were up 6-0, our win probability was nowhere near that. Nowhere near that. So, wow, the bias is real. Yeah, this is Sweat needs to get it together. Sweat needs to get it together. I don't know. I know he's trying to anticipate the snap, but he's doing more harm than good. The Baconator. Gary said we don't have not heard anything from our big babies up from Carter and Davis Cox. Yeah, we need to hear something from somebody. Really. We need to hear something from somebody up front. It's too quiet on the front. We won't get one call today. Is what are you saying? The money is on the 49ers? Is that it? I don't know. I'm about to break north though. I'm gonna let Pat's gonna have to hold it down for a minute or so. I'm gonna go over to the food at halftime. So I'm gonna let Pat talk a little bit. Yeah, the refs are crazy. Mm, I gotta take these off. All right, so here we go. Handoff. And oh, he stopped. 1st and goal. And this is where, you try to have some hope. I mean, it's not a given that they punch this thing in. Our defense has come out and showed that they can play with these guys and don't lose hope because of where they are right now. You've seen this team or this defense play with a ferociousness that can stop them. And that's what we're looking for right here. So I'm not conceding a touchdown here. I'm not. I'm looking for a turnover, as a matter of fact. I'm looking for a stop. I'm looking for a return of that ferociousness that we saw in the first quarter. All right, so here we go. Second and goal. And it's handed off, and it's a touchdown. All right. So it's going to be 13-6 right now. No, nobody's losing hope. The refs, yes, adjustments will come. All right, so it's going to be 14-6. And this is the difference between completing drives and not. We had the ball 2 times in the red zone. We come away with 2 field goals. They have the ball 2 times in the red zone. They come away with 2 touchdowns. And now we see the difference. That's the difference in the game, 14-6. It's not over by a long shot, but here we are, find ourselves behind once again at the half, 14-6. Assuming nothing changes on this ensuing kickoff here, they probably be going then at 14-6. And the thing that is not worrisome, but that you have to keep your eye on is the fact that the 49ers will get the ball at the half because the Philadelphia Eagles opened the game with the ball. So that might have been a 2-for-1. 14-6, 38 seconds to go, and the kickoff is up, and it's not going to be returned at all. So 38 seconds. Jalen Hurts and the offense comes out onto the field. And let's see exactly what their approach is going to be with 38 seconds to go in the half. Jalen Hurts. All right, so Jalen takes the half, drops back. He's looking. He has a person. Oh, and it's tipped up in the air. It was almost a pick six. That was very scary. It could have almost pick six. 33 seconds to go. 2nd and 10. I don't know if they take another risk at turning the ball over, but I think that we love our Jalen Hurts. We think that he can do all things. They're going to give him another opportunity. So Jalen takes it. He hands it off. Gainwell. All right. So it looks like they're going to concede the rest of the time running the ball. The clock runs. They don't have any timeout. So the clock just runs, and it's going to be halftime. So our Philadelphia Eagles played spirited football in the first quarter, and once the dust settled and everything settled down, the 49ers start playing their game, and now they are up 14-6. 14-6. And they get the ball after the half. So let me see what you guys are saying out there. Daphne says, well, we have been in this situation the last 4 games. Jalen does what he do best, second half. I have faith. That's good. James Edgefield says, I just hope our second half adjustments will show like they always do. Dion says, the defense did their thing early. If Jalen would just run a few of these shits and he's holding the ball, it will be a different game. Anthony says, what's Foles' number? Because the Eagles might need him in the second half because Hurts is playing like butts. All right. All right. Look, you need to pick up the jaw. I'm gonna get some food. All right, so Pat's gonna talk to you for a minute. He break it down. What did you see in the first half, Pat? What do we need to
I
improve?
can't say what I want to say because we're here in this temple.
All right, I'm gonna grab a bite. I'll be right back.
This is unprecedented right now. It's this mediocre play in the second quarter. They're not running the ball. They have a total of 7 rushes by running backs. 7 total rushes by running backs. They have 26 total yards on the ground. You take away Jalen Hurts 11. I mean, you have what 15 rushing yards. We have to do a better job of mixing it up. We cannot stay stagnant and continue to just throw the ball. Jalen Hurts, when you have protection like they're doing, they're typically not rushing you hard because they don't want you to beat them with the legs. They're definitely doing that on a reason. They're staying in a pretty much a prevent type of defensive line front, not coming after the quarterback because they know they can hurt you. And they're doing a big cover 3. A big cover 3 is when you have both of your corners Bill. You have your safety Bill. You have a linebacker Bill, and you have a wall in the middle. Those deep passes that we're normally used to doing, it's not going to work. That's why we had so many times you got sacked twice because you didn't decide to throw the ball away because you were caught in looking at those big cover 3. Brian Johnson, these adjustments is crucial when you come back out because they're going to do the same thing. They're going to do the same exact thing in the second half that they did in the first half to limit the big plays. What we did was the screen was actually pretty efficient, believe it or not, and the crossing routes was pretty efficient. So this second half, we really have to go after them, man. We can't sit back. The defensive backfield, the window dressing, the motions. They're doing that for a reason. They're doing that to get your eyes on the motion and not where your eyes should be on your man. I need my defensive backs to be more cognizant of who their responsibility are. The man going motion, that's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is in front of you. Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, those are your responsibilities. Stay with these players. That's all they're doing. They're doing these window dressing stuff. We are basically hurting ourselves. Yes. Let me get on here so I can actually see some of this stuff. We're definitely hurting ourselves in the sense that we are falling for the okie doke. We are definitely falling for the okie doke. And we're not doing what we should be doing in this first half, which is dominating. Right now, it should be 14-0. I'm going to be honest with you. If you want to go through all the necessaries and all the particulars, it should be 14-0. We're shooting ourselves in the foot, especially in the red zone. We have been very efficient the past 3 weeks. But for today, I have no clue what the heck we're doing in the red zone. This second half adjustment is going to be very crucial to us winning this game. Darkknight, I see you about to eat. So
look, this is one thing because I got some. One thing I can guarantee for the second half is it's going to be explosive. If not on the field, at least behind this table here, because I got some chili dogs. So it's going to be explosive in the second half after I get finished eating these chili dogs.
It's going
right
to be
here.
explosive for real. Oh my goodness. But you know what? We got to stay calm. It's only an 8-point lead. It's not like they're destroying us by 49-1. I don't think we can score one, but 49-3. We got to take advantage of what we can take advantage of and shut them down. Josh Sweat jumping in the count. Listen, you got to stop this. We got to make the tackles. Make those tackles. Don't let these running backs, these wide receivers get extra yards by not making the appropriate tackle and being aggressive when aggression is needed. We need to run the ball. Jeremiah, we need to run the ball. It makes no sense that we're not sitting here and actually running the ball and worrying about Jalen Hurts throwing the ball 22 times already. Dropping back 24 times because he got sacked twice. The second half has have to be a big adjustment. Those crossing routes that got the big yardage with AJ Smith early with the slant, that's going to be there all game. We got to take advantage of it. The quick hitters, the quick curls and comebacks to our receivers, that's going to be there because these corners, these safeties, they don't want to give up the big play, so therefore they're playing that same Jets type of big cover three right now. That's what they're playing. They're not blitzing. They're not. Well, they have blitzed a few times, but they're not overly blitzing. They're not playing a NASCAR front. They really can't get to the quarterback if offensive lineman decide not to. That play he got sacked on, he had like 13 seconds back there. He had like 13 seconds to throw the ball. We got to do better.
This is a good one by Kevin King. I don't know. I don't know where they are. Your guess is as good as mine. Where is Carter and Davis? I haven't seen them for weeks. Have they been showing up to practice?
Well, Jordan got a pass knockdown. He had a pass knockdown, but besides that, he hasn't really been too effective or hasn't been a difference maker in this particular game. Jalen Carter was, he had tackles, 2 solos. He has been effective in this game. He hasn't really got to the quarterback. Hassan Reddick has our lone sack. But you're 100% right. These guys have to be better. Today is your A game. Today is not a game where you can sit back and say, you know what, I'm gonna let the other guy do it. No, you need to do your job. If you focus on doing your job, the next player focuses on doing their job. Then collectively, we do our job as a team and win this game. It's not a blowout. It's not a blowout whatsoever. We gave up 2 touchdowns. Oh, okay. You know what? We still have an opportunity to really put this game away. We still have an opportunity to put this game away. Second half, a lot of changes, a lot of things can happen in the second half. And one thing we do need to change as far as adjustment, we need to run the ball. Not with the quarterback. We need to run the stinking ball. What I say about in the pregame about Swift being a linchpin, being the igniter of this team. He has touched the ball a total. He has touched the ball a total of 5 times. 4 rushes, 1 pass. That's not acceptable.
If the Eagles' offense can be explosive as my butt is about to be in the second half after eating this chili dog, this will bode well for us because it's about to be. I'm going to have an explosive second half no matter what happens. I just hope that it happens on the screen more than it happens right here where I'm sitting at. But look, we got to get it together, and this is not. This is only what? This is not even 10 points right here. So Dion,
it's 8 points.
Yeah, Dion. Your famous saying we can't even use because this is 8 points ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? If 10 points ain't SHIT, then 8 points really is not anything. So let's get it together. We're still within striking distance. We've shown that we can play with this team, especially in that first quarter. So it's not anything that we need to be down about. I know it went kind of south and it went 180 really quickly there from one quarter to the next. But we've shown that we can move the ball. We've shown that we can stop them. So let's just put it together. Let's eliminate the mistakes because we talked about in the pregame how mistakes are going to be key. So Josh Sweat, those are the mistakes that we are talking about. You can't make those mental mistakes at those crucial times in the game. So we can just clean that up. And the offense and defensive coordinators make the normal adjustments that they have been making all year long. We have a chance to win this game, but we got to come out and play with that same urgency and play with that urgency consistently throughout the second half and not just one quarter and see it dissipate in the second quarter like we saw it dissipate in the second quarter.
Yeah, definitely. We have to come out with energy. We have to come out with energy for the third and the fourth quarter, and we have to put this thing together, man. We have to put this thing together. And listen, I'm over here trying to be calm as much because I'm here.
I know, yeah. If this was not
I feel like we want to what's that that radio.
This
RPC radio, something like that. We whispering on the mic. Yeah. a PTR, whatever. I don't know what it's called, but
Yeah,
the
we
thing
are.
about our quarterback, he got to understand something. There's different leverage plays that's being had against him. When there is optimal time for you to throw the ball, they're doing that for a reason. They're not rushing their ends hard. And when you see that, just get the ball out your hands. Get the ball out your hands. Make it happen in the second half. Let's go and win this game. Let's run the ball. Let's be effective in all aspects. And let's get this W. Let's stop playing with these guys.
Yeah,
Come on.
let's stop playing with these guys. I'm full. I'm good now. I'm ready to go. I'm energized for the second half. Let's see. You guys got to get up now. We're going to need that enthusiasm from you guys. We're going to need. Oh, let me announce again. We're at the Temple Shalom in Broomall, PA. And they are doing some halftime giveaways. So that if you guys happen to hear a little commotion in here, they're giving away some Eagles baskets of chairs, some paraphernalia, and the such. So people are a little excited. The ones who have won the raffle anyway. But getting back to this game, second half, our Philadelphia Eagles are definitely in this game. This is still a statement game. This is playoff football. This is playoff football right here. We're talking about 14-6 by the two top teams, not only in the NFC but in the league. These are two of the top teams in the league, and we have a battle on our hands right now. I think we've done a good job. We just have to do a little better job in the second half. It is 14-6. And it starts right here with this opening drive of the second half. The 49ers get the ball. They get to receive the ball first. So let's see what adjustments Desai and that defense makes coming out of the locker room. We've seen magic happen these past 3 weeks with the team once they emerge from the locker room at halftime. Let's see if that magic can continue in this game here against the 49ers.
Yeah, see this magic continues, and now you're back at it. I'm going to go watch the game.
All right, you go back to watch it.
Put the
I'll
glasses
go back
back
in.
on.
All right, yeah, let me put my glasses back.
Matter of fact, take the glasses off for. Let's see.
All right.
See what happens with the glasses off.
All right, let's see what happens. Onside kick. All right, let's see. Let's go. No, that's what Frank is saying. Onside kick. Stop playing. You give me a heart attack, Frank. All right. Yeah, I like to see the defense force a turnover too, Fred. It was encouraging to see the defense they played and how ferocious they looked in the first half, but not really see any like any rewards for that effort. Like, a reward for that type of effort would have been a turnover. A big reward would have been a pick six or something like that. We didn't see any real big rewards for the effort that they gave, that defense I'm talking about, the effort that they gave in that first quarter. So hopefully they can ramp that intensity back up and let's convert that or let that translate into points or an immediate reward. Let's see an immediate reward. So it's first and 10, 49ers on the 25-yard line. Brock Purdy is in the shotgun, and they are handing the ball off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey does pick up about 5 yards, so it's going to be second down and 5. So, yeah, they are. Aaron Andrews is explaining that Shanahan said that they couldn't get anything going, but they started to get things going, and we saw that in the second quarter. Let's see if the Eagles can stop it. And there's Purdy. Purdy back. He has a man across the middle, and he drops the ball after contact. So it's going to be third and 5. It was good contact, good coverage. I'm not going to say it was good hit by Blankenship. Reed Blankenship. I'm sorry, Reed Blankenship almost had a turnover there. Let's see if they can hold them to 3 and out. This will be huge on this opening drive right here. So it's going to be third and 5. The ball is on the 30-yard line, and Brock Purdy is in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's looking. He has a man across the middle, wide open across the middle, and that is That's Debo Sanders. So Samuel. Oh, Jennings. I'm sorry. That's Jennings. Jennings wide open across the middle. This is something that we saw much too much of in a lot of games this year, and nothing changes right there. That is that zone, and once you identify that we are in that zone, I think that is the first place quarterbacks look once they identify we're in the zone. So Brock Purdy has a man across the middle again. I mean, not a middle. I'm sorry. On the left hand side is Kittles. He's open. He's tackled by Reed Blankenship. And the 49ers seem to be still in that groove that they were in the second quarter. So the Eagles have not yet figured out how to slow this 49ers offense down coming out of the locker room. So here we are, 2nd and 2. Brock Purdy in the shotgun again. Takes the snap, hands it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey is stopped. No gain there. McCaffrey trying to flop. It's going to be 3rd down. Fletcher Cox was one of the ones that was in on the stop, and he slings them. Nah. McCaffrey tried to flop. Come on, man. Yeah. That was, yeah. Ref's like, come on, man. Come on. He trying to run an Oscar. He trying to win an Oscar. All right, here's Brock Purdy, 3rd and 2. There's McCaffrey out to the left, and Brock Purdy's looking. He has a man. He has McCaffrey. Oh, my goodness. And it's right over Bayard's head. Was that Bayard? Morrow? Wow, what was, oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, that was not good. All right, so big game by McCaffrey. And the 49ers are inside the red zone again. 1st and 10, the ball at the 12-yard line. And there's Brock, fakes the handoff, end around. And there's going to be a touchdown for no, that's Debo Sanders. And so the 49ers come out and they answer the bell. First possession of the second half, it is 21-6. And there was no resistance put up right there by our Philadelphia Eagles. Play calling, excellent play calling, excellent play design. Wow, they freaked the funk with a nasty dunk on that one. They freaked the funk with a nasty dunk. That is the type of offense you'd like to see coming out of our camp right there. Those are the plays that, the explosiveness that we once saw from the Eagles coming out of the 49ers camp right there. Now let's see how Brian Johnson and Nick Sirianni, because he's a part of that offensive brain trust. Let's see what kind of play calling, play design that they can dial up to answer the call, because now it's a matter of putting points on the board and answering what the 49ers are doing. We've got to answer back. And it's not not a matter of desperation, but it's definitely a matter of urgency when we need to see this Eagles team bounce back right here. We can't cry over spilt milk, but those 2 field goals, had they been 2 touchdowns, this would be a different ball game. But it all starts right here with the Eagles taking over and the offense coming out onto the field for the first time in the second half. Let's see how the Eagles respond. Yeah, that didn't look good. That did not look good. And I don't know what Desai is going to do. I don't know what Desai is going to do. Right now, I'm not going to lie. Kyle Shanahan is in his bag right now. He's in his bag, and there's this this offense is just clicking. It is what we've seen all year. It is that we've seen that. I just think that we have the personnel on defense to be able to combat that. But having the personnel is a lot different than having the scheme. So it's going to rely on Desai and putting his players in the best position to make plays against what they're seeing. And what we just saw with Morrow covering McCaffrey was not putting his players in the best position to be successful. I know he can't make the plays. He cannot play. He can't go out there on the field and make the plays. But he has to put his players in the best position to be able to make the plays. All right, so our Philadelphia Eagles and the offense is going to be taking the field shortly. There's a return from the end zone. I mean, in the zone. I'm sorry, and they do make it back to at least the 25-yard line. So this is not. This is a good starting position. There's a flag down on the play. We will see who's this against. All right, so there's a face mask, and that's good. So just hearing some good news is we need to. I think this Eagles team can use even that, even just hearing some good news, uh, and that face mask is some good news. So let's see if we can build off of this any kind of way. It moves the ball up a little bit more, gives us a little bit better field position. Let's see if Jalen and the offense can put some points on the board. And when I mean points, I'm talking about touchdowns. All right, so Jalen Hurts is in the shotgun. The ball is at the 42-yard line. Jalen hands it off. And not a lot of room in the middle of that line there. He gets 3 yards. 5 straight wins when facing 10 point deficit, tied longest streak since 1950. All right, so picked up 3 yards on that carry. Who was that on that carry? Was that was him? Swift. Okay, Swift on that first one. All right, so 2nd and 7. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun, takes the snap, backs up. He's looking. Rolls out to his left, looking, and nothing. He throws it away, and no flag. So it's going to be 3rd and 7. Oh wow, he was clearly his foot was out of bounds. He was out of bounds, and they still allowed him. They still allowed the defender to lay hands on Jalen. Uh, so 3rd and 7. We're looking for an extended drive with points at the end of it, and now we're facing a possible 3-and-out after getting a penalty that gave us better field position. Jalen's in the shotgun, pre-snap motion. He takes the back. He's looking. There's no one. He's flushed out to the left. He's looking. He has a man, and he has a man for a completion. First down to A.J. Brown. Jalen was flushed out of the pocket to his left. He kept looking down the field, and A.J. Brown made himself available. And now that was a backyard play right there. But whatever works. There's a first down, and the drive stays alive. So come on, Brian Johnson. Now we have some pre-snap motion. AJ, They hand it off. Oh no, they fake the handoff, and it's out to the tight end. There is a flag on the play. I like that. That was creative, a creative play design. But the flag is a pick play. So they're going to call. Wow. So they call. Oh wow. So they call a pass interference on Slim Reaper. Come on. Here we go. And Sirianni's giving it to the refs right now. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun takes the pass. He's looking. He has a man, and it's a good catch to Slim Reaper. Second down. He picks up a lot of those yards, and he makes it a very manageable second down here. So Lane Johnson is doing a yeoman's job on whoever he is matched up with. That time was Chase Young. It is 2nd and 5. Jalen back. He's looking. He has a man. He has another first down, and it is the Slim Reaper. And there's the flag. All right, finally. Wow, I thought that the refs were allergic to throwing flags in our favor. I thought that the way that the game has been going, it seems as though they were allergic to throwing a flag in our favor. So they finally throw a flag. It's in our favor. And Nick is giving it to the refs. And as he should be. He has to stand up for his team. And this is ridiculous. Look at this. These guys. Now that's an assault. That's an assault and battery. I would be pressing charges right now. And look, and he threw a punch. So they're trying to take our heart. So you see it. They're trying to take our heart out here, guys. This is Philly. We're Philly. Are we going to let them take our heart? No, we can't. Look at that. Oh, he punched. Look, he punched. That's our security. And now our security dude, he's the one that goes, he's the one that escorts, he's the one that go get the players from the airport, isn't he? There's a flag. Look at him. Look at He swung at my man like, wow. He said, I'm going to see you at the club. I'm going to see you. Yeah, they playing dirty. My man was like, I'm going to see you at the club tonight. It's all right. He don't play football. He said, that all that football, that's cool. I don't play football. I'll see you at the club tonight. Look at this. Wow. Wow. He just put, whoa. No, he should be thrown out. He should be thrown out. He's been disqualified. He's out of there. Yes, you can't throw a punch. Yeah, that's right. He need to be thrown out. Yo, Dion, I'm not even watching the comments. I called it. I'm like, yo, he should be out. Yeah, you right. Yeah, you right. Throw him out, and he is out. Yeah. What are you? You ahead of us, Dion? What, you at the game? You must be at the game. If you ahead of me, you at the game. Dion, what you doing? You at the game? All right, so he's disqualified. That's and he deserved it. He deserved it. That was excessive. Kudos to the refs for finally call it. Yeah, you cannot. No, we. we laugh, we joke, and stuff like that. We don't tolerate that. And I know we just saw a clip of a Bills player getting in the face of a fan last week. I know we're tough here in Philly, and I don't know. There's the guy that he swung on. He swung on a guy on the sideline. I'm like, I don't know what. And it seemed to me that all he was doing was breaking up the tussle or trying to separate Greenlaw from his player, which he slammed to the ground, borderline out of bounds. But whatever. He can't. You just can't swing on. You can't swing on him, and that's where Greenlaw made his mistake. Oh, so he got to go too? He said what? He got to leave too? All right. So he's security. He's security. I know that's the security dude. I know he's the guy that picks up the players from the airport, like when they bring the free agents. I just saw him this week with the linebacker, Shaq Leonard. He was with Shaq Leonard. So, all right, so we don't live. What do you call? What do you say? Yeah. So our head of security has been. I know he's not. He's head of security. Yeah, he's not just another dude. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's. So here we go. They are knocked inside the red zone. Let's see if the Eagles can punch it in now. Jalen on the quarterback draw, and this does not work. All right, so this is. I don't know why they ran this play, but you know, hopefully it's check. I mean chess or whatever. But this is not what I wanted to see right here. He has to remain. They have to remain creative down here in the red zone, right? They have to remain creative. Let's see some creative play design and creative play calling. I would love to see the misdirection, the pre-snap movement, but we can't run vanilla. We can't go vanilla. We can't go bland down here. We have to. I need to see. I don't want to see vanilla. I need to see some what banana splits or something like that. I can't see. I can't just see a regular vanilla cone right now. So a 2nd and 11. We're in the red zone. Our third time in the red zone today. All right. So Jalen Hurts is in pre-snap motion right there. Jalen Hurts is in the shotgun. He's directing, making some adjustments. All right. He's looking, perusing, looking over the field. Takes the snap. He's back. He's looking. He's lofting over to. Oh, that's a flag, isn't it? That's not a flag. Wow. Wow. He turned his head. He turned his pad is going off right now. All right, Daphne is calling. Yeah, I hope he doesn't. All right. Anthony says, I hope my Lotta doesn't get lazy now. No. Daphne, AJ Brown. All right, here we go. And there's Jalen back. He's looking. He's passed. There's a pass to AJ. AJ, he does get a first down. He gets a first down, and it's going to be 1st and goal. Here we go. So here we go. AJ with a magnificent catch. And he's like a running back when he catches the ball. He's hard to bring down. He almost slips, but he does work his way inside the 3-yard line, and he picks up a first down. So it's going to be 1st and goal. Here is the brotherly shove, and they are going to do it from the 3-yard line. And they stop him. They do stop him. All right, that's a long way out for them to run the brotherly shove. So they're gonna do two consecutive. It looks like I don't know yet, but it looks like they're going to try two consecutive brotherly shove plays, and there's Jalen, and Jalen is in, and it's in for a touchdown. We're about to sing. We're about to sing for the first time today. Cue up the song, people. Oh my goodness. Yes, no horse calling. No horse calling. Yo, our Philadelphia Eagles are in for a touchdown for the first time today. And we're queuing up the music. We're about to sing for the first time today. It's been a long time coming. Oh my goodness. Wow. They almost shut us out from singing. I can't believe it. So our Philadelphia Eagles are right back in this game. It's not out of reach. We know we are a second half team. This was an impressive drive, albeit we had to sacrifice a head of security. All right, it's up. It's good. Let's sing. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S. Woo! All right. So our Philadelphia Eagles are just trailing 21-13. And it's plenty of time left in this game. So our defense has to come out some kind of way. We have to, the side has to figure out a way to slow down this San Francisco offense, which hasn't happened the previous 3 times they've touched the ball. They've scored touchdowns on the last 3 drives. So let's see if somehow, some way, the side and the defense can come out and stop the 49ers. All right, you guys, did you guys hear the song on the live? I don't know. I mean, we were singing it in here. I can hear it in here. Let me know. You guys heard it out there? Charlita Lattimore, maybe she's posted like she heard it. Like she heard the Eagles, Eagles. Did you guys hear the song? Was it loud enough for you guys? It's getting crazy. It is. Turnover time. You're right. It's turnover time. Looks like they woke up the sleeping giant. Yes. All right. So this is good. This is good. Who I got? We need to score every time. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Nah. No, it's not.
And that's really Jalen do whatever he can do. He may be good enough to but
they have got to run the ball, right? Well, they're not going to open up any holes if you don't run the ball. You actually have to run the ball, right? So the Eagles have to get back to running the ball. It is our bread and butter. It does open up a lot of things for us. Even when it doesn't seem successful, you still have to put it out there. So here's the return, and woo, it was almost scary. They did trip Deebo Samuel up and stopped him short of the 25-yard line. So you heard the song "Scared" that shot out my knees. All right, okay. So here we go. Let's get this turnover. We're going to need a turnover right here, guys. Oh, Nolan Smith is in the game. Let's see if we dial up some pressure here. So we were successful in the first quarter by dialing up pressure. Nolan Smith's in the game. Brock Purdy is under center. He's taking it. He drops back. He's looking. And he's under pressure, and he's going to get him. And they're going to get him, and they do bring him down. They bring Brock Purdy down for a sack, and it is Fletcher Cox. Old man Fletch. Old man Fletch brings down Brock Purdy. And oh, wow, what a push he got on the right tackle there. And as Brock Purdy was flushed out of the pocket, Fletcher Cox shed his offensive lineman and brought Brock Purdy down for a loss. So it's going to be 2nd and 12. Here we are. Brock Purdy is in shotgun. They are showing, and they hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey cuts it back. He has a small gain there, about 3 to 4 yards, maybe 5. So it's going to be third and about 5. 3rd and 7. No, 3rd and 7. So, all right, let's see if the Philadelphia Eagles can dial up something here and get these 49ers off the field right now. All right, so the crowd is going crazy, trying to make it hard for Brock Purdy. And there's the snap. Brock Purdy's looking. He has a man. Oh, he has a man, and Ayuk catches the pass on Darius Slay. So in that instance, big play. Slay was not the big play right there. Wow, we can use a turnover right here. So that was a big pickup for the 49ers. And again, we are trying to slow them down. They've scored the last 3 possessions. Brock Purdy is under center. And it's a pitch to McCaffrey. McCaffrey has some room on his side, and he picked up a big chunk of yards, over 10 yards, about 13 yards right there on that play right there. So this defense that at one point was a top run stopping team has been giving up yards on the ground, and that's one of our biggest fears was seeing McCaffrey have success running the ball against us, and he did on that carry right there. 1st and 10, ball at midfield. Hike Purdy's back. He's under pressure. He's gone. Touchdown. Oh, Deebo Samuel on a catch and run, a tackle broken, missed tackle in the open field, turns into a big gainer by Deebo Samuel. And he is tough to bring down. His build, he's not a little guy at all. He's a grown man out there, and he sheds that tackler right there like he was nothing. And then it was just a foot race, and he outruns everyone to the end zone. Darius Slay catches up to him at the end, but by this point, he was a locomotive running out of control. There was no stopping him. But he shed the first tackler like what? Like he was a flea. And it's going to be 28 after this, 28-13. Still a lot of time in this game. If our Philadelphia Eagles can find a way to answer back, that's going to be the big thing right here. At this point now, it's about matching every score that they put up. We don't have a lot of time. We don't have the luxury of time as we are in the second half, and it's still a winnable game, but we have to find a way to answer the bell. Yeah, this is wild. Yeah, we need the D to show up. This is what they talking about? On the touchdown? Oh. So the Kyle Shanahan is his play calling is crazy right now.
But they offset each other. The two deep ball penalties.
All right, so that's game. Oh no, you crazy. I know we do have to get a stop. I'm looking at you guys. You guys are. This is wild. Yes, James is saying that. How do you miss that tackle? I know that was crazy. Slay is nowhere to be found. Anthony A's. The NFL needs to be investigated, especially these refs. Um, this is not good at all. We can't get a snap. All right, Daphne. We haven't gotten any calls. Jinx says, Jinx, that's not a good name to be having on coming on here. That's game. I mean, that's good. No, he called the game. Jinx, how you gonna call a game already? We got a lot of football to go. Oh, okay. We do what they tell us we can't do. So you're telling them you can't win? We do what they tell us we can't do. So Jinx is telling us that's game. We can't win this. All right. Gary says we can't go tit for tat with these guys. Our secondary can't hang. Frank, that's going to come back and hurt the Niners. Yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see. I don't think that this game is over by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, we I'm sorry, looking at this. All right, so our Philadelphia Eagles are trailing 28-13. We're not out of this game, but we have got to find a way to answer back. You know, they just punched us in the mouth right there. You know, this guy sucker punch. You know, it sound calm right there, right? Like you don't normally sound calm when somebody punch you in the mouth. But I'm like, yeah, we just got punched in the mouth right there, so this is gonna be good. You know, just calm down. We just gotta, you know, regroup. You know, wipe the blood away. And let's swing back. We just got to swing back. So we'll see. We'll see once they come out of this commercial break. We scored the last time we had the ball, albeit we had some help with the penalties, but with the disqualification and the such. But I think that we have found something we could take advantage of. We got to run the ball though. I think that uh, Brian Johnson is missing this huge opportunity by not running the ball and dropping Jalen back as many times as he's doing, because they're not even rushing, they're not blitzing here. They've got a strong enough defensive line where they don't have to blitz, right? So they're only rushing the five or the four, and everybody else is being covered. So why don't we rush the ball? I don't know why we won't run the ball. So hopefully we'll see more running of the ball in this possession right here. We can't worry about the flags at this point. I'm upset about that too. But you know, there's sometimes where you got to beat the other team and the referees, and this may be a situation where you got to do that. So the only way that is going to happen is if you pull up your pants, pull up your bootstraps, and let's get to it. That's the only way it's going to happen. All right, so Jalen's in the shotgun. Pre-snap motion, hand off, up the middle, only a 3 yard pop. Who is that? Swift. Swift. And that was all right. That was okay to see them run the ball. Let's see a little more creativity in running the ball. Running into the middle of the line is not. I'm not going to say it's not acceptable, but we need to see a little bit more than that. But it's good to see them run it. There's Jalen in the shotgun, and no handoff there. He's back. He's looking, and he throws it down. So it's going to be 3rd and 8. This is that was not a play design in which I'm very fond of. That's not the creativity that I was looking for. Uh, so that's not the play design that I was hoping to see on this drive. So it's going to be 3rd and 8. Jalen in the shotgun, and he's under pressure. He steps up. He's going to try to run for it, and he's not going to get it. And yeah, you can kind of see that was going to happen. They were prepared. That's too long to go for it, so they're going to have to punt again. 4th and 2. Kind of disappointed. Kind of disappointed on that possession right there. The run call was kind of vanilla. I just said we don't need to see the vanilla ice cream cone. We need to see the banana split right now. And we saw not only it was vanilla, it wasn't even the cone. It was just vanilla in the cup. It was vanilla ice cream in the cup. There was no cone involved in that. If they would have had vanilla ice cream in the sugar cone, that would have been better than seeing that vanilla offense right there that was on the field. No, no, we've been complaining about the play design, play calling, and he's he's done a good job at half coming out and remedying that which he mistakes that he made in the first half. But we're not seeing that in this game here. It doesn't seem to be a spark in this offense in this second half. Not saying there can't be. There's still enough time, but what needs to happen right now is we need to see the defense put up a stop because we haven't seen that in the last 4 possessions of the 49ers. So first thing first, you have to make the main thing the main thing. And the main thing right now is to get a stop by the defense. We need to get a stop. We've got to stop them some way, somehow. Pick or a turnover would be great right about now. Gary said, how is it that our guys are covered like blankets? We have to change up our pass routes. Not only change up our pass routes, we have to do something different. It doesn't seem to be anything different. Like it's looking very vanilla right now. Nothing looks, and I'm gonna have to wait to see the all 22, but everything looks very vanilla right now. Anthony A says Brian Johnson should be fired because he is not putting the players in good positions. Nope. Crossing routes, maybe we need to see that. Daphne is saying pick or turnover. Jinx says no hope. Our play calling is the difference. No creativity. I agree with that. No creativity on the offense. And when I say no creativity, I mean it twofold. I mean that there is no creativity in the play calling, and there is no creativity in the play design. The play design, there's no play. Like we're seeing on the opposite side of the ball where Shanahan's play designs are creative. They are creative. Nothing vanilla about these plays that they're calling. We have not seen an offense where they have 3 in the backfield. One guy is running across and then behind the quarterback. They had a whole set of that. They had a set out of that pre-snap motion right there. We don't have anything. We don't see anything as creative that on our side of the offense. So here's Burke Purdy, hands it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey is battled for 8 yards on that one. So McCaffrey, the biggest weapon that we anticipated them having on offense, is coming through right now. Now that this is his time, this is what they do. They get ahead, and then they milk the clock with McCaffrey. So they are on schedule. They're doing nothing different than we've seen them do all year. It's just a matter of if we can stop them. That we know what's going to happen now, and they give it back to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey again picks up a first down. So this is along the lines of what they did. We talk about this in the pregame. This is what they do. They get up and they run the ball. It's a simple formula. Simple formula. And what seems discouraging right now is that it's 125 to go in the third, and you have this eerie feeling that I don't know, like we cannot do it, and I don't want to have that feeling. I want to have the feeling that we can make something happen. There's Purdy back, back, and it's high, and he's covered, but still a short game. The Niners are getting these big plays because the refs had no control of this game because they are letting the Niners get away with lots of things. All right. And there's Brock Purdy under center. And he hands it off to McCaffrey again. McCaffrey is just incredible. He's incredible.
Wrap up.
So this is third quarter is over. 4 long drives, 4 TDs. Gary is saying, and you're right. It is. It's crazy. Wait. So our Philadelphia Eagles are find themselves on the ropes right now. They are reeling. If this was a heavyweight fight, they're getting beat right now. If this was a heavyweight fight, this would be the equivalent of a flurry. They're the opposing boxer is combinations nonstop. We got to slow that down. We got to stop the onslaught, and it's not coming. That last drive was there was one big explosive play in it, but it's been methodical the way that they have driven the ball on the Eagles defense. Since the second quarter, we haven't seen the Eagles defense put up much resistance since the first quarter. They haven't put up much resistance to this 49ers offense since that first quarter where they came out and they were very aggressive and ferocious. Since then, since the 49ers have gotten settled in, we haven't seen much of a resistance from this Eagles defense. So let me see. What are you guys saying out there? Gary said we are playing with one linebacker out there right now. That's crazy. Brian McFadden says Niners are doing the same running plays and it's working. Robert says not since the first 3 and outs. Yeah, you're right. Not since the first 3 and outs have we put up any resistance against this 49ers team, offense. Anthony says, where is the linebacker? Because they are too busy getting into each other's ways. Sue is saying that the defense is tired. Look, interception. Brian's called for interception. Brian Felt is saying this game is over. Wow, game is over. This is a first. This is a first for this year to hear this type of this pessimism. This type of pessimism. We still have a whole quarter. Oh, now that will make that will make you take a deep breath. If you see your starting quarterback, the savior of your team, going into the locker room, that's disheartening. All right, so the 49ers have the ball, 45-yard line. Brock Purdy takes the snap. He's looking, and he's throwing away. He throws it away. They said Jalen's out of the game. All right, so I don't know, but this half, look at this half: 182 yards to 64 yards for the Eagles. Sirianni has the look of a discouraged coach. Oh, Brock Purdy with the handoff, and although creative, not effective. So they tried to get cute right there with the handoff, and it was sniffed out. One of the very few plays that the Eagles have been successful on. And they have Mariota on the side trying to warm up. Is that an indication that we may not see any more of Jalen Hurts today? He's been relatively ineffective. Uh, Here is Brock Purdy in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He backs. He's looking. He has a man over the middle, and he gets it to him. And that's Jenkins again. And that's a first. Is that a first down? Looks like it's close to a first down. Yeah, that's going to be a first down probably. And Purdy is true to his game, very efficient when up. When leading, he is just about unstoppable. And they are leading, and they have been leading for a while, and he is playing up to his standard. That's been his standard this year. 28-13. Purdy under center, hands off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey, not much there. Oh, so that was a 4th and 1. So that he didn't need much right there. I'm sorry. And he goes off the left tackle, and the defense has been on the field for quite some time. Since that first quarter. Not many 3 downs and outs. And, that takes its toll on the defense when you're on the field that long. And we're into the 4th quarter right now. So 2 weeks in a row. Here we go. And Mitchell comes in, and the 1-2 punch is very effective. This formula that they have of getting up on teams and then pounding the ball away is a successful one and an effective one, even against this vaulted Eagles defense. So we have 2 weeks back to back. They have 78 yards rushing this half. 2 weeks back to back where we have seen the defense be pounded. And there's another broken tackle. This defense being worn out. And that's an Achilles heel, running the ball right at the Eagles defense. There was a point in the season where the defense was a highly ranked rushing defense. I can't put my finger on which game it was. It wasn't the Bills game. It was the Kansas City game in which they started to run the ball at a top ranked run defense. And ever since then, everyone has been running the ball at the Eagles. So here's the pressure on Brock Purdy. He throws it underneath. He does have McCaffrey for a gain. It's going to be 3rd down. 23-13. We're looking for a big play from the defense at this point. So they do flush him out, and he gets rid of the ball, and he gets it to McCaffrey, who picks up 5, and it's going to be 3rd and 5. So let's see. Can they stop him? Timeout by San Francisco, 3rd and 5. They're going to look to put some more points on the board. So Kyle Shanahan, we talk about this game a lot leading up to this game this year and how bad we wanted to set the 49ers up. And thus far, the 49ers have stood up to the test and come in and kind of prove what they've been saying. But we know that there's a great possibility that we may be seeing this team again at some point down the line if we can continue our winning ways. But this isn't over. First of all, it's not over. So don't give me that energy. Don't give me that energy in the chat. It's not over until it's over. So how many games wanted to be on the sidelines when the fight broke out? 49ers 35, Eagles 13. Wow, nah. Would it be that? That's something else. Have you heard Bradbury name today? No, but and that's good that you ever heard Bradbury because he hasn't gotten burnt. If you ever heard Bradbury today, then that's cool. That means he hasn't gotten burnt today. Because we've heard Slay's name, which means, if you hear a D-back's name and it doesn't involve a turnover or a pass breakup, then you're not hearing it in a positive way, right? But if you don't hear a D-back's name, that's a positive. Because he's done nothing to have his name being mentioned. And a D-back, that's okay. That's a positive if you don't hear a D-back's name. So, we've heard Bradbury's name a lot the past few weeks, right? And that wasn't good. It was not good to hear his name. So to not hear his name today is probably a good thing. But even with not hearing his name, and it's not looking really good right now. And I don't think there's going to be a lot of passing being done. Oh, wow. So Jalen is being examined for a concussion. That may be the end of his night. I'm pretty sure it is. There's Brock. He drops back. He has a man on the sideline. And there's Jenkins. Is he going to score again? And he does score again. So, yeah, this is not good. The 49ers are definitely the cream of the crop. As much as I hate to admit that, they have beaten everyone of significance very handily. So, you have to take your hats off to them. They've come in to the link and they have put up 35 points. Not only have they put up 35 points, we have not gotten over 13, and now our quarterback is out. So this is not what we wanted to see. This is not what we wanted to see. We can't win them all. I know that. We cannot win them all. But now this is interesting because if this score holds up, and I don't know how much confidence I can put in Mariota coming in and bringing us back. But if this holds up, then the game against the Dallas Cowboys next week is going to be huge. It's going to be bigger than normal because now we would only be a game ahead of the 49ers and of Dallas. So we have to, we got to consider that. It's not, this would have been a big game to put us some games ahead in the race for the NFC conference lead. But now it's going to be a straight out race to see if we can lock up that number one seed in the NFC conference. Uh, if I'm going to look ahead and take anything positive out of it, maybe it is, well, number one, we can't win them all. Yeah, I mean, I know the Miami Dolphins did it, but it's hard to win them all. So to be at this point of the season with only 2 losses is still something that you should hold your head high about. But to look this way against a top team is something that definitely needs to be examined. Hopefully, it will, give the team a wake up call to clean up some of the things that need to be cleaned up. Need to be cleaned up. Uh, I'm not, I'm discouraged that this not going our way right now. There's Mariota. Mariota comes in, and his first pass is a completion to Devontae Smith. But this is a call that this team needs to clean some things up, and it's not a bad time to have a call to action such as this. As we're coming down the home stretch, this is the first loss during in this gauntlet part of our schedule, right? They said this is the gauntlet part of our schedule, and thus up until this point we were undefeated. So, to lose our first game in this stretch of games, you still have something to hold your head up high about. You have to think about it. We face Miami, Commanders, Dallas, Kansas City, Buffalo, and we just now losing our first game in that stretch right there. So we basically 6-1 against some pretty good teams in that stretch. So we can regroup. We can definitely regroup. Bring out the Swift, and if no one listens, I mean, if nothing else, I think that what should happen is our offensive brain trust need to go into a room because I yet to see it done this year. I have yet to see. I mean, I've seen us when I see us come back, bounce back, and win. Well, we haven't lost too many times, so we not much to bounce back from. But I've seen us win week after week and not really solve what ails us on offense, right? Not really seen a big improvement or a drastic improvement on offense. So hopefully this will force the offensive brain trust to huddle up and get in the room and go over just what plays they have out here. Oh, here's Jalen. Jalen's coming back. Wow, no, call timeout. They're going to do a brotherly shove without Jalen Hurts. Oh, he got it. All right, so Jalen's coming out of the locker room. I don't know. Oh no, that's first down. All right, so Jalen is coming back in the game. That's incredible. All right, so I don't know if it's enough time for Jalen to perform his heroics. Yeah, they got it. Yeah, first down. So I don't know if it's enough time for Jalen to perform his heroics, but Jalen Hurts is coming back in the game. Yeah, a real huddle is needed, and our offensive brain trust needs to go and check out, reevaluate what they're doing on offense. Um, all right, so Jalen's in, takes the snap. He's back. He's running. He's flushed out. Right side. He's running, and he picks up about 3 to 4 yards. So that is a scare that we can all breathe a sigh of relief. Our quarterback is back on the field. And I don't know if it's too late for his heroics, but he is back in there and trying to put some points on the board. Jalen, back, looking, fires. He has a man. He has skinny Batman, the Slim Reaper, who has had a great day today, a big day. He is the receiver since they are shading all of their attention to A.J. Brown. He is the receiver that's open, and he's taking advantage of it. So here's Jalen again. And in the shotgun, takes it, looking. Men are covered. He fires, and he has a man over the middle of the field, and it is A.J. A.J. over the middle of the field. So here we go. And they're just playing the zone. And there's the open man in the middle of the field. And the ball is on the 20-yard line. So Jalen Hurts returns. AJ target 7. He had 100 and something yards. Oh wow, So here's Jalen in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Coming. All right, looking. He has a man. He has AJ Brown again on the sideline, and Mayada gave up that pressure, but Jalen stepped up, moved, sauntered to the left, and he finds a AJ Brown. So the clock runs, huh? He didn't get out of bounds. Okay, so it's 6:35. The ball is on the 13-yard line. Jalen's looking to cash in now. Jalen's looking, rolls out to the right, looking. He throws it away. Oh, no, he has a man. And it's a first down. He has Quez. It's a Quez Watkins sighting right and gets out of bounds. So that was a good catch and gets out of bounds. So that's great. So it's going to be first and goal, the ball on the 8-yard line. Again, Jalen's in the shotgun, looking to put points on the board. And he's back, looking. Has a man up, and it's broken up as he attempted to go. So it's going to be 5:48 to go. All right, so let's look at the bright side. Let's look at some of the bright side. Number one, Jalen Hurts is not in concussion protocol, which means that we don't have to hopefully worry about him next week against the Dallas Cowboys. That's huge right there. We might not win this game, but that's huge going forward. So glad to see him come back into the game. Oh, there's a false start. So yeah, we have to look at on the bright side uh, from our team's standpoint right here. Seeing Jalen out here is not going to be enough time for him to perform his heroics and possibly pull this game out, but it's great to see him because had he not come back in, there would probably be question about him being able to play next week. So that is great because we may lose this game today. I mean, we probably are going to lose this game today, but we can ill afford to lose to Dallas also. So we need him next week. There's Jalen's back. He's looking. He lofts it up, and there's a flag. They called the flag. They knocked down A.J. Brown. The ball is going to be on the 1-yard line, and we're probably going to run this in. So, why is the clock running if Brown went out the bound? I know. It's going to be first and goal. So again, probably get a Philly shove right here. It's quiet. It's quiet everywhere, probably where Eagle fans are gathered. This is not the outcome that we were hoping for. Jalen's in the shotgun. He takes it. He got a guy. He looks to Brown, and it's broken up. It's going to be second and goal. Yeah, it's probably quiet all across Eagles Nation right now because this is not the outcome that we were looking for. This 49er team has proven themselves worthy of being called the best team in the league right now with the way that they have dismantled or taken care of the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, Jalen is in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking, rolling. He throws it up, and he has a man. It's a touchdown. We're going to sing. But, it is what it is. But we sing anyway. We sing. All right. We sing anyway. It's not been the day that we hoped that it would be, but they put up 20 points on a team that doesn't allow but 15 points a game. We have some things to work on. I mean, this helps us to look in the mirror also. It's better to take a loss right now against this type of thing. We're going to sing. We're going to sing. Liz is on there like, let's sing. We are. We waiting for the X. Oh, no, we're going for two. We're going for two. All right, we still trying to win this, huh? We're going to win this, huh? So Jalen takes this snap, back, looks. He has another man. And they won't get it. All right, so, but we still sing. We sing anyway. Here we go. Eagles fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles fly. Soar a touchdown, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles fly, on the road to victory. Eagles, Eagles.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. All right, so this is not the outcome that we were looking for, but this season is long from over. So we're only on our second loss. It's not the end of the world, but it is to serve notice that we have some things that we need to correct. And most notably to me is that offense and the offensive play design and the offensive play calling is still very suspect. And we talked about it, but we don't dwell on it because we've been winning. Well, now, because of it, or I think was a cause that contributed to us losing. I'm not going to say all of it was solely on this, but it did contribute to this loss today. Not having plays to go to, being so vanilla, being so predictable that I don't even think that it was hard for the 49ers to stop what we were doing. It doesn't seem like it was hard for them. It doesn't. I don't look at their effort on defense and it jumps out at me that they went above and beyond to shut this this offense down. That is how vanilla it is. It didn't look like it was that hard. It didn't look like it was that hard. And it should look like you had to put more effort into stopping it. When we stopped the Miami offense that was putting up 70 points, we looked like a defense that was stopping the offense that was putting up 70 points. We put a Herculean effort in doing that, right? They didn't have to do that today. It didn't look like they had to do that today. So, I'm looking at, and as much as I hate the 49ers, I'm not saying this because I like to. And I know most Eagles fans are saying, like, stop praising them, stop giving them praise. Look, I'm not one to um I'm not going to be a hater. If I talk the talk, I can walk the walk. So I talked the talk. I thought we were the better team. I called them the whiners and so forth. And I could probably sit up here and make some excuses, but I'm not. Because when we were 10-1, I didn't make excuses. So I'm not going to make them now. They beat us, and we got to get better because these are the type of people that we need to play and beat on our way to the Super Bowl. So it's only the second loss. I'm not going to cry. There's no time to hang your head. We have a lot of football left, but this is a telling game against one of the top teams in the league that we perform at this level at home. No doubt, at home and healthy. Now this is a team that was healthy and we were healthy and we clashed and we came up short. We got to do some work. We got to do some work. And I don't think there's a big discrepancy between us and them, but there's some work to be done. There's not a big. It's not the gap is not huge, but there is a little gap. And I think I still believe that McCaffrey again. I still believe that talent wise, this team matches up well. I don't think that I don't think that our talent is head and shoulders above their talent. I don't think that. I think that we're evenly matched. So when it's that, I have to fall back on what I say about our offensive defensive coordinators. I hate to hang all the blame on them, but I think that our team's roster, the talent on this team, supersedes the talent of our coordinators. Right? You just think about. And I know Pat is going to go look at it. He's going to go break down the X's and O's at what he saw on offense. And I'm telling you, I can almost call it without, looking at it, that we're going to see some things on offense that weren't up to par. You know, that that we can do better on. I mean, I'm just thinking about what I saw from the 49ers offense and how exciting and how creative it looked. And I did not see that on the Eagles side. I didn't see that on our side of the ball. I didn't see that on our side of the ball. So there was a time when we saw that. Last year, we saw a lot of creativity, so to speak. We saw a lot of creativity. Now, I wonder what people are going to say about the possibility of bringing in guys such as a Frank Wright. And again, I don't want him to take Brian Johnson's job, but he would be a quite an addition to that offensive brain trust to be a mentor for Brian Johnson, maybe even his play designs. We know what a Frank Reich offense looks like, right? We know how creative that can look, and I think that he can really help out in play design and such. He probably can really help out with his experience and the such. You got to be creative. You can't be vanilla in this league. It doesn't work too long in this league. You may get away with it once, you may get away with it twice, but at some point, this is an ever evolving position being an offensive coordinator. You don't come in with the same. They're You can't come in with the same playbook every week and think you're going to run the same plays and just be successful. I'll go back to seeing the 49ers running this pre-snap motion that was just, mind-boggling to see. And here's another play. And Debo Sanders has broken another one. It's a touchdown. Another touchdown. We have given up a 40 spot on the San Francisco 49ers because why? Look at their play design. Look at this call here. Look at this call here. So, this is a thorough butt whooping. And they are number one for a reason. They have faced every top team they have faced. They've done this too. They've not barely won a game. Outside of the games they lost, every game they win impressively. And every game they win against top-notch talent, they've done the same thing. We don't have anything to be ashamed of. We're 10-2, but they've treated us the same as they treated us the same as they treated Dallas. They treat us the same as they did the Seahawks. Everyone. So hats off to them. Right now, I can't take anything away from them. Hopefully, look in the mirror. Let's go get better. That's what champions do. Champions look in the mirror and they go get better. We have to go get better. We have to go get better. This is not acceptable. 6 straight TD drives. Yeah, we still in first place, bro. I get that. And yeah, nothing to hang our heads over. We're still in first place. Thank God we had the record we had to be able to take a L like this and still be in first place. But all that ends next week. We can't. We got to improve. We got to improve immediately. Immediately. This is a look in the mirror moment. This is a come to Jesus moment. We got to go look at some things, but we only get 7 days to correct what's going on because we're back in the heat of the battle next week against the Dallas Cowboys, and we can ill afford to lose 2 games in a row to this type of talent right here because these are our chief competition in the playoffs. So, yeah. Bad game by the defense, bad game by the offense. Let's count our blessings that we still have our quarterback. He's still going to be able to play next week. He's still going to be able to play next week. So we have to take some consolation in that. Can't win them all. But we'll see, we talked about the way we've been winning all year and how those wins are character builders. Well, guess what? This loss has got to be a character builder also. We've got to learn from this. We've got to grow from this, and we will see what this team is made of next week when we go up against the Dallas Cowboys at Dallas. That's going to be a tough game. Tough game next week. Jalen took any game well. There's 42-19 with 4:56 to go. And I don't get me wrong, I still hate this team because I really, and they're pouring it on. I get it. They're pouring it on. They've come in here for revenge and they're pouring it on. No need for them to score that last touchdown. They've already got the game at hand, but they are trying to send a statement. And we're going to see them again. We're going to see them again. I still hate them. Stay strong because my phone going to be blowing up. The field goals in the beginning, yeah, those field goals killed us. If we would have turned those into touchdowns, that we might be talking about it. I don't know really. I can't say because they would still, I don't know. I don't know if it really. I get it. Like, yeah, if we convert those 2 field goals into touchdowns, it's 14-0, right? Now it's a bigger hole. Maybe mentally may have had an effect, but these are professional football players. I don't know, but that didn't happen. We didn't convert those into touchdowns. They were only field goals, and we have the result we have. So we have to live with that. Yeah, that was the playoff. Gary says that was the payback from the NFC Championship game. Yeah, they came in and can't say much. And Jalen rolls out to his left, looking. He throws it away. It is 3:52. Yeah, don't. Yeah, I'm with you, Pat. Pat says take him out the game. I'm with you. I'm glad and happy that we have him. He came back and he's going to be able to play next week. But there's no sense of risking injury to the very important part of our team and whom we're going to need next week. So there's no benefit in playing Jalen right now with under 4 minutes to go in this game, which is way out of hand. I don't even know why he's in there. And if something was to happen to him right now, they're going to crucify Nick Sirianni. Like, what are you doing? Like, yo, like, see, he should not be in the game right now. So I don't get it. Yeah, I'm with you, Daphne. Daphne said I'd rather lose to them now and beat them in the playoffs. Yeah, yeah, I would too. So they got us. Um, Yeah, Zakar, you're right. The Niners are a rival. I told people that before this game. Floyd says they punched us in the mouth. They did. They punched us in the mouth, and not just like one sucker punch. Like they punched. They they grabbed us by the collar, punched us in the mouth, and just kept punching us in the mouth. Like that's what they gave us today. And Jalen's still in there and still throwing, and they're trying to put up some more points, but I don't see the need to put Jalen at any more risk. I mean, we had a scare. We had a big scare when he went out the game, and he possibly could have been lost for the next week's game. So I don't know why they are putting him at risk right now. I don't know why. I don't know. You guys let me know. Take him out. Floyd agrees with me. Take him out. They punched us in the mouth, and we staggered all the way to the fourth quarter. Yeah, they did. Liz said they bodied us. They did body us. Tara says, because we fight till the end. I get it, Tara, but we can't, we gotta be smart about this. We shouldn't be risking our quarterback right now. All right, there's Jalen back. He's looking, has a man crossing. Ooh, wow. Oh, see that? Here we go. Ooh, we gotta be careful about Swift too. Swift hasn't played a whole season in a long time. We need to treat him like fine china at this point of the season. And they have been doing so thus far this year. Yeah, get him off the field. There's nothing to win right now. There's no moral victories out here. There's nothing, no moral victories. Let's just, this is a L. Let's take this L and let's get ready for next week because we got a big game against the Cow Turds. I don't care about stats either because Hurts goes down with the ship. Yeah, let Hurt go down with the ship and get hurt. Y'all gonna be mad as hell. See, I give him. I already know he has heart. I don't need to see that. I don't. I get it. He goes down with the ship. I know everything I need to know about my quarterback. I know he has a heart of a lion. I know he has. I know he's unbreakable. I know all that. Now I don't want to see him be broken. I just don't want to see him be broken. Him playing now is not going to change my opinion of Jalen. I already know who he is. I don't need to see him do that. I don't need to see him. I don't need to see all that. I really don't. All right, so that's it. All right, so we're gonna have to cut our pregame short. I mean, postgame short. We might as well go into postgame now because people, I don't know if they're gonna be waiting to sit around here. All right, yeah, you don't have to turn that on. All right, so we're gonna cut this and go right into our postgame. This game is about over because we're on location and they are shutting down. Everybody is gone from Temple Shalom. We do thank them for having us here again. Our annual trip to Temple Shalom. Welcome, Eagles Talk. We appreciate that. What is this? Why did that come up? We appreciate them again. We're going to end this though. So just stay tuned. We're going to be on and we're going to do an early post game. So I'm going to end this play by play. This is for all intents and purposes. This game is over. The 49ers up 42-19. Switch on over to the post game show. I'll see you guys in a minute where Pat will, he can't curse because we're in the church, so you don't have to worry about that. But he's not happy. All right. I'll see you guys on the other side. Thanks for joining me for the play-by-play. It didn't turn out the way we wanted, but we'll be back next week on the same play-by-play. Check you guys out in the post game.